Alright, what's up guys? Good morning and welcome back. So today we'll be looking at like a water-based pomade, but before just one quick update. On the promotions page, I create promo codes for you guys. Basically made it just for you guys with the best and newest home brewers or like independent small batch brewing companies for pomades. And so now we actually have over 10 and over 50 products available to you guys, and they're like significant discounts. Some are actually 25%, 15%, 14%, so like they're not small discounts, and take advantage of them. They will change in terms of like how much discount you get, but ideally they will always be there available to you guys. They made it for you guys, so please use it. Yes, it's on the promotions page, and it's really to encourage you guys to buy direct with home brewers and like independent like breweries and stuff like that, instead of going to like a retailer and kind of like forcing the brewers to take like a wholesale profit. And so this really encourages it, really supports them really well, and so I highly encourage you guys to use it. Just want to remind you guys of it. Other than that, there's nothing else really going on, so let's go ahead and go on with this review. Today we'll be looking at Tough and Tumble No.2 Solid and Shine Lava Pomade. So this is a No.2 for the Tough and Tumble. We looked at this brand before, I say about like a month ago. And this one, Solid and Shine, so it's like a heavier and kind of pushing that shine, but it still embodies that lava pomade name to this product. So we use that volcanic clay to get that extra texture and then a different feel to it. So we'll talk more about that later on. But of course, we'll start off this review looking at probably one of the strongest aspects of this pomade, which is its design and appearance. So here it is. This is Tough and Tumble Lava Pomade. Still has the same beautiful labeling and design work done on the front. Extremely clean, directly printed on. On the front, you actually see the designation for this product. This is No.2 Solid and Shine. And you still have like the Live Hard, Stay Classy. On the back end, you have the more detailed labeling. Solid and Shine, Lava Pomade, Stronghold, High Sheen, Pliable. And you start seeing the small labeling kind of description of like a kind of, a marketed version of description of their ingredients. And so this is started in Brooklyn. Opening it up, you see like the product inside, which still has a bunch of like mica crystals. So you expect a little bit of shine from that, a nice clear substance, and you see this beautiful like brushed aluminum can. So let's go ahead and start using it. So it took me a while to actually like kind of pinpoint the scent of this pomade, and I actually still haven't really pinpointed it, but it still has the same sort of like feel as the No.1. Definitely the No.1 is a lot more cologne like than this one. You'll notice with the Tough and Tumble, once you actually break through the pomade, you get more of like a volcanic clay type of smell, that actual like clay smell, and that's just because it has a strong presence in the product. This one, I get like a deep kind of like soapy scent. I don't want to say musky, but just like imagine a soapy scent mixed with a little bit of like dough, kind of like a deeper like soapy shampoo smell. I mean, it's alright. It's not bad at all. And scooping it out, I mean, it scoops out like a soft water-based like gel pomade and stuff like that. And essentially, that is what this product is. I mean, it will fall along the lines of like more of like a water-based gel pomades. And we have to differentiate between the two now, because we do have these new water-based pomades that are nothing like gels and stuff like that, or any of the old like water-based pomades we're accustomed to, or we had once seen and once expected. And so we need to differentiate between the new ones and these ones that continue to embody this kind of semi-gel like characteristics. But because of that, it goes in kind of wet and is really easy to like apply. Really light, doesn't hurt at all really. It's a stronghold, but it's like still really nice. Like you'll notice right away, it's not as wet as other pomades though, or rather other water-based pomades. Like for example, Suavecito is wet, but it's also really sticky. This product isn't like that at all. It's not sticky at all. I mean, the volcanic clay really gives you this, I don't want to say separation, but like this, I guess this slightly pseudo dryness that makes it not as sticky as the other ones, which can be to your advantage or not, but it's what sets it apart. And the purpose of this like volcanic clay, for the purpose of this product in general, is to allow you to get like still a clean like pompadour, but also like be able to kind of embody a more like free, a slightly more loose like pomp. So we'll go ahead like try to style a clean pomp, and we'll also go ahead and kind of like touch it up with our fingers later on to kind of give it a little more like personality after the fact, just to really kind of take advantage of what this product is, because that's not something we'd be able to do with like the other like gel water-based pomades and stuff. But yeah, so back to like the application of this pomade. I mean, it's a water base on the heavier side, so we want to make sure you take really small scoops like I have been, and rather going for like big quantities at a time, go for small quantities and like multiple scoops. But either way, I think that'll be enough product, so I'll go ahead and start slicking everything back and making sure like there's no like clumps or lumps of the pomade and everything's like fully distributed. And obviously it's easy to comb through too. I mean, if it's easy to apply for the most part, then it's likely to be easy to comb through as well. And so with everything slicked back, let's go ahead and start forming like the part. And actually everything is slicked back real nice. I mean, it's a really nice feel to like the hair right now. Everything seems really like well under control. And then the reason why I say that is just I noticed like how nice everything is slicked back, like whether it's like being slicked back and stuck to my head, or is there like a little bit of lift, a little bit of volume, and that's like always a good sign. So my sides are slicking back real nice. So bring that back over. And yeah, so like my sides actually kept back really well. They're not stuck to my head, but they are definitely tucked away. Like completely tucked away. That's actually really nice. And even though my hair was actually really dry when I put in this product, I mean, surprisingly, this pomade isn't really drying out right now. I mean, it's not super wet at all. It never really was, but it's like fully pliable, so I like that. And I really appreciate that. It makes it a lot easier to style. So we'll move on to style the pomp now. And of course, in no time at all, I'm actually already done. No need to even do like a cut or anything. No freaking transition needed. So, I mean, the pomp is actually definitely pretty tall. I mean, I actually probably will I mean, if this wasn't a review, I would purposely make it like shorter. But I mean, it has good, really good height, really good volume. The shine is actually not bad at all. It's like I actually really like the shine right now. It's like not neutral at all. It's definitely a notch above, but it's still like a moderated notch above. I actually really like the shine out of this product. Damn, that's nice. But whether it will survive the whole day, we'll see. I'll have to verify that. But the sides are slicked back. The pomp is nice. Everything's really clean. No real straight hairs. And because of this volcanic clay, I'm not getting this like shell-like, or I'm not getting any of that like clumping together. Like there's good hair separation. Like you see every single strand. It still seems full, and it just seems like a nice kind of like consistency, like kind of like the texture of the hair overall. Damn, this is actually really, really nice. Damn. Okay, so shine a notch above. I mean, it's not actually common at all for us to get like a pomade, a water-based gel pomade that uses microcrystals, where it's like actually having like it actually provides significant shine. Slickness is actually pretty surprisingly good. Strength is actually really good. Control is excellent. Application was easy. Textures has that standard water-based consistency, but not as firm or thick. So far we're happy. We'll see throughout the rest of the day, but yeah, it's actually not what I expected, but it's really nice. So yeah, see you guys in a few hours, which is perfect timing because in a few minutes, Ronin Division's gonna do their 3rd anniversary capsule collection drop, and I can't miss that. So yeah, perfect timing. All right, see you guys in a few hours. Alright, what up guys? So back now, let's look at the hair and kind of see whether like Tough and Tumble No.2 did well or not. So you guys remember how I said something about like finger combing and stuff? Let's just forget about that. I mean, that's definitely not the optimal use of this product, and definitely like they kind of push for more like the solid and shine, so like kind of more heavy hold, so it's not really like that great for finger combing. Plus, like I thought about it, and yeah, it probably would have not ended well. By the way, like I didn't restyle at all today. Endurance was like really good. However, if it does get messed up, it actually kind of like puffs out, but you can reactivate it with water. So similar to other like gel pomades. What else? Restylability. I mean, make sure you have a source of water. You're not gonna be able to touch it up without water. Like you won't be able to. Don't try to. Finger combing is an option in terms of like kind of reactivating it, but definitely you prefer to have a comb. Obviously washability or rinsability, like you can wash it all out in one go. The shine is gone. The hold is still there. Reactivation though, you don't really get that same hold anymore, of course, so definitely not expecting that. But overall, like the shape is still good. Everything still looks nice, and I'm actually pretty surprised and stuff like that. And even given the weather here in Houston, the humidity, like, I mean, it hits, but it doesn't hit too hard enough to like break this thing down completely. So, in all honesty, like in the morning and even now, just looking at my Pomp, like I have to give it my seal of approval. Like, there's no doubt about that. Like, yes, it has the inconvenience. Like, this is like a gel pomade. It did harden up, and like you can like crunch it out, and so that is like something like some of us don't really prefer. But like in terms of performance, in terms of like holding up its like end of the bargain, or rather fulfilling what it said it would, like yes, it's a beautiful Pomp, beautiful shape. I love it, and like this is really nice. So I have to give it my seal of approval. And so what this thing really offers is like a light feel, medium like heavy strength or like hold, great control, good shine for the first few hours of the day, and just like a good product to like kind of work with. And just the downsides are that, like, I mean, it does harden up like a gel. It is a gel pomade at the end of the day, a gel water-based pomade. And so you do get that, but you also get that locking in feature, so you don't have to really deal with like worrying about your hair throughout the rest of the day. Other than that, it washes out completely, super convenient, and so, I mean, yeah, like, that's it. This has been Tough and Tumble No.2, solid and shine. I do have a promo code available to you guys, so you guys can, I recommend you guys to check it out. I mean, it receives my seal of approval. You guys know what that means. And the thing is, like, save a little bit of money if you choose to check it out right now. I mean, just use the Pomp, no space, all caps. You get a discount off of that, and many other people if you want to try a few other things that I have available to you guys. But yeah, so this has been a review for Tough and Tumble No.2, solid and shine. Have a good day, guys. I'll actually see you in the next few days for another review.